Hi guys, welcome to my channel, Noli's Affirmations. Thank you guys for being here. And if you're a new viewer, thank you for checking me out. It's been a while guys, so I wanted to just take time to quickly do some affirmations today and see what the message is and what we can work through together, or just to see what resonates with you guys while I do this. So I haven't done my affirmations in a while, but today I felt like it was time to get back in the groove. I hope you guys are doing well. I hope you guys are having a nice weekend, a nice day, a nice week. Whenever you're watching this video, I also want to thank you guys for supporting me and for checking out my channel. It means a lot to me. And let's get started, right? So I already shuffled the cards today, and I'm just going to go ahead and pull 7 cards, and then we'll just go through them and see what's going on. All right. So you have 1 here, 2 here. And also, you guys feel free to leave me comments or, whatever you want to see more on the channel. I'm trying to study for tarot reading also, just to mix it up for you guys, and then add affirmations too. So a little bit of everything will be nice, so that tarot will give me more flexibility to read more, to have more messages and intuitive reading per se. So let me see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Sorry, I just want to count before I forget. All right, 7. So yeah, so be on the lookout for that. So I think that's gonna kind of make me a little bit behind on the videos, because I have to take time out to learn new stuff, and then start mixing it up together with the affirmations. So I might not be posting as much, but feel free to go through the videos that I've had so far and just help you throughout the day to release the tensions and to affirm your beliefs and your goals that you currently have. So yeah, let's get started. So I remember last video, this was one of the last cards that came up, so I want to start here. Okay, the power is already within you, which is where we left up, to believe that whatever you're seeking, whatever your goal is, whatever you're looking for is within you, right? And just to apply that to your daily life of believing in yourself. Okay, present over perfect, be here now. And this will be perfectionism, right? Of wanting everything to be perfect, but you have to remember that life is not perfect. Life is messy, but with the good comes the bad, and you just have to go with it, because it's not gonna be perfect, and having those expectations is just gonna make you suffer more. Yeah, basically, right? Make you suffer more. People come in your life and go. All of that stuff, if you're having the human experience, and I hope that we all are, whatever comes with it, you just have to accept that it is what it is, right? Be here now, right? And that doesn't mean not setting your boundaries and protecting your peace, but reality is reality. So let go of that perfectionist mindset, right? So I think a lot of people struggle with that, and that's just the reminder there. All right. Your mind will believe everything you tell it. Feed it kindness, feed it hope, feed it truth. So I think this will kind of go back to just illusions and delusions. Um, I've been seeing a lot of posts on social media. I think it was Facebook, and it said there were a lot of women on there that said that they thought that they were overweight when actually they were skinny, and it just just how the brain works, our mind works, the illusions, what we consume, how it can distort our reality. Um, but by allowing yourself to see what is, which is, that perfectionism, going back to this card, and being kind to yourself and, you know, feeding in hope and the truth, your mind would believe that, right? It will believe that. And we have weaknesses and we have our strengths. And in knowing those also help us keep the balance between what is real and what is not. So by accepting both part of yourself, you also have you therefore have an understanding of yourself. Yeah. So okay, let's see. Starts here. The present moment is all you ever have. So, the big word that is coming up today is being the present, because that's kind of sum it up, being in the present, not future planning. I mean, planning, but not just thinking about the future, because now is now, and let's live in the moment. Yeah. So perfect for that too. And going back to release the pressure. You do not have to be everything to everyone. This card also keeps coming up. Releasing the pressure, grinding and grinding and grinding, right? And not taking time to rest or recharge. And you can be everything. We all, and what I'm realizing now is like we all have our destiny in life, and you can be everything. You're here for a certain reason. You play a different role in this lifetime, and once you understand what your purpose is in this lifetime, you are free from those expectations, those the perfect having that perfect, everything has to be perfect mindset, and this all comes back to this, being the present moment. Once you know what you're here for, what you're meant to do, what your purpose is, what your passion is, one person can be, love, the, what is it called? The corporate environment, climbing the ladder. So we all have different roles, and by understanding yourself, you release yourself from the perfect mindset. You don't have to be everything, something that someone does really well, you don't. So let that person do that. That's their specialty, right? Just like doctors have different specialties, but even though they study medicine, they don't know everything about the human body. They specialize in something, different part that they master, that they know of. So again, going back to that pressure, the pressure and the present, I think you should meditate on those two words, and see what comes up to your mind. Pressure and the present moment. So yeah, that resonates with me a lot. So let's see what's next. Give yourself the love you freely give to others. Again, you forget that. And now that social media is open to everybody, like you see everybody's stuff, and I know like what you see out there is not what you see behind closed doors, but you know, you kind of idealize that and say, oh, like what if I have this? Or you tell somebody they're so beautiful, or I wish I had your life, or I envy you, or you know, just the little things that you can admire somebody, you can be inspired by somebody, but also remember that you have good things in your life. You know, don't focus just on the things that you wish you had and you don't have it. Maybe you don't have it because of a reason, you know, or maybe you don't even need it because it doesn't resonate with your true self. Okay, so give that love to yourself. Love the things about you that makes you you, that makes you unique from everybody, because that's your strength, that's your gift, that's your power. So do that for yourself, and you know, by doing that, your cup is gonna be filled up, right? It's gonna be so full that, you know, when you see somebody that has something that you don't have, you understand that that's their gift too. They're supposed to have that. That's theirs to have. And you admire, you get inspired by it, and you know, you give them a compliment about it. That you see them, you see their light, you see their true self, and it wouldn't come from a place of lacking or a place of fear or a place of envy and jealousy, right? So that's where we are right now. Very powerful, right? Don't let that, you know, cloud your judgment or your self-esteem, because you know, turn that back to you and fill your cup, basically. So self-love, guys, let's do that. Last but not least, step through fear and create the life you dream of. Oh, sorry, guys. I kind of left my volume up on my phone. So, yeah, so where was I? Step through fear and create the life you dream of. Yeah. So, that's the last card. But really, you know, all of these were pretty much going together and separate too. But for me, where resonated was being in the present and releasing that, having everything perfect, that mindset. So, and by doing that, you step through the fear and you create the life that you dream of, because you know that that's what makes you, that's for you. You're not going to think, oh, I can't do this because it's just going to fail. By knowing your strengths and weaknesses, you know your limits, right? You know that I can do this to create this kind of lifestyle or dream or goal that I want to accomplish for myself, to be content in this lifetime, to be content in the present. It doesn't have to be perfect, but this is what works for me. It's not somebody else's dreams. It's not your parents. It's not whatever expectations were put on you before you were stepping through your true self. You know, the fear will be gone. It's basically what I'm trying to say here. So it will just be effortless. Not easy, as in, you know, perfect, but you know that you'll reach there eventually. So that's what I got from this today. Let's do our crystal readings here and see if there will be anything else that we can add to today's message. I'm getting better at shuffling, guys. Yeah. It's so weird how, like, when you look back at the first video and you're like, oh my god, like, I was so shy and, like, newbie vibes, literally. And now it's getting better and better. So it just shows you that life is not linear. There's twists and turns, there's curves, there's mountains, there are hills, and with every human being that you come across and hear their stories, you realize that it's not perfect, right? And we all have our journey to learn and figure out who we are, who we want to be or become, and um, knowing ourselves, basically. I feel like, because we're born and eventually we develop and figure out um, who we are, and then we go back to the higher power and hopefully, reborn into a different reality, right? So let's see here. Ooh, I like that. Take that. Take that. Okay. So we have our clear quartz crystal today. It says, I am a powerful, unstoppable force that is aligned with the universe. Yeah. Yep. And we have our ruby crystal. I am protected against any toxic or negative energy that comes my way. This keeps coming up. So, if you are in any toxic or negative energy with people that don't serve you anymore, as in, as we grow, people either that we have in our life grow with us or they do not. And if your values do not align anymore, if you have grown to have a different set of, energy, or you're going more towards a positive energy, then you can't really carry that negative or toxic person with you. It's like you either realize your toxicity and drop those habits and we move forward together, or we do not. That means that they still have some growing to do. They still need some you know, self work to do. And maybe later on you meet again and, you talk and everything is, aligned again, right? How, friends usually sometimes take a break and eventually they meet again and it's like, oh wow, like now we're on the same wavelength again, right? The people come and go, and that's okay, because if the love is real, it will come back and you just, realize that again and carry on. So if there's anything toxic or negative in your life right now, just, you know, protect yourself, and let the universe protect you too. Okay, we have the aventurine crystal. I like how it has the hand up and the crystal is like elevated. It's so nice. My heart is filled with so much joy when envisioning my future. Yeah. It's so that's crazy. Like this last card here was telling us to stop, to step through the fear and create the life you dream of. And here it is, like matching again. So, waking up every day to work towards the future that you envisioned, the dream that you wanted for yourself, that, align with your true self, and by being in the moment. So I always say, if you wanna, the clear sign to see if you are in the right mindset is that whenever you wake up every day, you wake up with a positive energy. Like you get out of bed and you're like, okay, let's do this, let's go, let me go for a run, let me make breakfast. Like, it just comes like boom boom boom, whatever your style is, but you want to get out of bed is the clear. It's that's clear as day. As long as you want to get out of bed and do things like that, you are in that right mindset, and sometimes we don't want to get out of bed. We just want to hide under the covers, and that's okay, because again, it's not about being perfect, right? So, from the perfect present, it's like now I'm not sure what my title is gonna be, if I want it to be about the future or just, the present, all that. But you guys get the gist now of, things to work on. So Again, thank you guys so much for being here. And also, if you want to check out my online store, the description is in the description box below the video. So check it out if you want to add some, crystal jewelry to your life and just, pull those energy in towards you. You can check it out and see what you like. But that's it for me today. Thank you guys for hanging out with me and listening to me. I hope you all have a nice day, and love, peace, and light. All right, bye guys.